What up, my buckaroos, and welcome back to another NBA 2K19 video for y'all. And today we're going to be playing our second game at Shanghai, going against the Rams. So we in the starting lineup for this game at shooting guard. And yeah, we're just gonna see what happens. Hopefully we play good this game. Don't do anything stupid. Well, we might do some stupid stuff here and there, but like as a joke. But overall, hopefully we can win this game. We can get the W and nothing goes bad. So we win tip off. I'm at shooting guard right now. Alright, so I set the screen. Call for the ball. They don't give it to me. So I call ISO. And then so he set the screen and then he rolls. And then I call for another screen because he didn't set a good one. So then I just zigzag, pull up in his face. And then miss because I'm being stupid. And just obviously don't want to make good shots. So we get a steal, and then after my mistake, we get a steal, and then to make up for that, I pull up from way downtown, hit the three from deep, and so now we back on defense, up by 3 in the first quarter, and so we come back on defense. I'm guarding my man, everybody doing good, and he missed the shot. So then we go back. We going back. I'm on the fast break. I call for the ball, and I don't get the ball again, but it's all good though, cause then in a little bit, come back, give me the ball, jab step, call for the screen, hit a fade, and somehow don't know how it goes in. And I mean, it is what it is. I mean, the shot is a shot, and yeah. So now we back on defense. Everybody guarding their man, everybody doing good. Then so we're not letting them score. Alright, they missed again. I'm on a fast break, back on fast break. Alright, they passed me the ball. I jab step, ISO. Call my quick ISO real quick. I jab step, try to trick him. I try to drive in, but he just stops me. And then I call for another screen. Go that way, and I threw it back, and I laid it up right here. And I don't know how, probably one of my most craziest layups. Yeah, I greened it and somehow it went in. And we back on defense. He do his little dribble moves, pass it to my man, and then he passes it to the center. He pulls up from a deep mid-range fade. Sadly misses. They haven't scored yet. We up by 7, and they leave me wide open, disrespecting my jumper. So I gotta hit that. I pull up from way downtown. I actually hit the 3 this time, and I up by 10, and I didn't. Now that I'm looking at it, I just realized that I didn't score all the points so far. They're gonna need a time. They call timeout because they not doing pretty good right now. So yeah, they call timeout, and so hopefully their coaches tell them that they need help because right now it don't look too good for them. Like I said, about 10, first quarter, almost a minute left, 2 minutes and 41 seconds left. They get ball back. Then we get back on defense. We playing our defense, doing our thing. Not letting them score yet. And then so they decide to put me. They decide I'm guarding the taller dude. But it's all good though, cause he ain't really scoring nothing. And then this man just post up, but then just misses another layup. Now he's cold. Can't do anything right now, cause not doing too good right now. So I call for my ISO. I hit him with a twing. I hit him with the cross behind the back floater and miss. Even though it should have been foul, but it is what it is. Though we get back on defense, and sadly, our center doesn't play good enough defense, and they finally score. So at least they scored something, because it could have been pretty bad for them if they got blown out. So I'm sitting in the corner doing my thing, just letting him dribble. I call for the ball, he don't pass me. So then I come back around, he passes to me. I shoot it, miss. Oh, actually I made it, my fault. And yeah, I thought I was gonna miss because he got there in time, but I mean, we pull up in his face and it goes in, I guess. I mean, it is what it is. Buckets are buckets. I have 13 right now. I have 13, no rebounds, no assists. Our point guard coming up the court. He passed me the ball, and I do a cross. I do a crossover move, cross. Then I run him to the screen. Then I hit the 3. And now I have takeover. So I'm gonna wait to use it. I'm gonna wait till we get back on defense. And so, I mean, not defense, offense. Wait till we get back on offense. And then so we just do our thing. We just play in defense like we've been doing the whole game. Only scoring 4 points. They only score 4 points. We have 16. Shot clock wiring down. And they miss again. My man, our center gets a rebound. Pass it to number 7. Pass it back to me. You know that's a brick. And come to realize I had takeover the whole time, and then I ended up forgetting. So now I have to wait until, and then they get the easy dunk and get past me. You know that's on me. Wasn't playing good enough defense. So then I realized, oh wait, I have takeover. So I wait for him to come up the court, pass me the ball, boom, takeover, activate. And once you activate takeover, it's supposed to be a GG, right? Guess what I do? I do my cross, do my dribble moves or whatever. Call for a screen, and guess what happened? Brick, miss. Even though it's open, and I timed the release perfectly. I don't know how, but apparently I missed. And then they miss as well. So I hit him with a snatchback, cross, try to make up for it, and made it actually, made up for that last 3, cause yeah, I took a dump shot and missed, but you know I had to come back clutch, make the shot. End of the first quarter, got 19 to their 6. These are all my highlights right here. Me just shooting over and over, shooting over their heads like a stretch. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. And yeah, just killing them with threes. Alright, so we back out. We back in the game. Second quarter. Not I-19 to day 6. Let's see what we can do. So I get on. We on defense. He doing the jab step, doing his moves. And then he get a wide open mid range. It was kind of open, but not really. They contested just perfectly. And we get back on offense. You know, I go back, call for the screen. Then I call ISO. Then I call back for the screen, do my dribble moves, and then got a turnover because I thought he was open, but then the defender got there in time, and then he ended up stealing the ball from me. And yeah, so now it's 19-8. Yeah, 19-8. And number 10 coming up the court with the ball, and then so I set the screen. And I asked for the ball, but they don't give it to me. They give it to the dude. Well, I don't know why he didn't take that. He could have took that shot, but you know, I asked for the ball back. He gave me the ball back. I go behind the back, tween, right back, and then pass to him. And then he just takes a crazy shot, and it somehow goes in. Don't know how. He pretty much contested the life out of that. And then so he pretty much contested the life out of that. And then they called timeout because let's be real, I would have called timeout too if they would have hit that shot in my face. Like that's just tough. And so they called timeout. Coach talking to us, telling us what we need to do. Same thing for them. Hopefully, telling them what to do. And I was on the bench, but I just skipped through it because I wanted to get back in the game. So then they passed to the dude in the corner. And then so I go around, just walking around doing my thing. And then I get out the jab, cross, call for the pick. And then I passed to him. Didn't get a turnover this time, and he scores and get my first assist of the game. And yeah, almost second quarter's almost over. We got 34 to the 19. Hopefully we don't lose this league and we can stay doing good. Yeah, let's go with that. Hopefully we can stay doing good and let's keep this W, keep the league going, and don't let them catch up or anything like that. Alright, so he set the screen. And then he missed the layup because of good defense by me. So I'm doing my dribble move behind the back, up the court, go between my legs. And I try to drive, but he stops me. I call my ISO. And I call for another screen. I've been calling for screens a lot. And I go by the screen and had it wide open. But guess what I do? Break. And yeah, that's the end of the second quarter. He almost made that full court shot, but luckily he didn't. We in halftime right now. And yeah. It's not going good for the other team. We got 34, they have 19, and yeah, that's pretty much. These are my halftime stats. C plus grade, field goal percentage 58%, plus minus plus 16. I have 19 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, shooting 5 for 8 from the 3. Not too bad if I do say so myself. And yeah. Now we on the bench chilling, you know what I'm saying? Doing our thing. And then so we get back in the game. Well, I get back in the game, and we in the third quarter, a brand new quarter, still 34-19. Let's see what they can do. Hopefully we can keep the defense. Well, so the minute I say that, let that man score. But it's all good though. We still up by 13. Yeah, we still up by 13. So we ain't worrying about nothing. And then of course he steals the ball from me somehow. I didn't even do anything, but luckily my teammate gets the ball back, and then so he passed to me, and then I'm just dribbling around waiting to get the screen. And I shoot another thing, break, missed that one too. Like, I don't know how I'm missing these shots. I mean, they're wide open, but I mean, you can't blame nobody else but yourself. I mean, kind of my fault missing these shots. So they passing the ball around, showing some good ball movement, and then he stepped back, do a couple pump fakes, and then shoot the dumbest shot ever and miss. And then so I ask for the ball. I'm wide open. I do a pump fake. I mean, not a pump fake. I do a fake pass, and then I do it behind the back. I back some, and then I do a cross, go behind the screen, step back and brick. I don't even know why I took that shot. That was actually the dumbest shot of the game I took. I don't even know why I took that, because that ended up leading them to a and one. To them receiving the and one. The dude fouled and he made the bucket, so they get a free throw. So he ended up making the free throw, and then now we only up by 10, and they get a 3-point play. And like I said, we only up by 10, so we passing the ball around, passing it around. I ask for the ball. Actually, I don't ask for the ball. I cut, and then they pass. Actually, I don't. He don't pass for the ball. And I asked for the ball, but he didn't pass it to me. So now I come back around. He shoot the dumbest shot ever and miss. And then so they get the ball back, and he dribbling up the court doing his thing. And then he pass it, and then shoot that, and then he miss. We get ball back, and then we on a fast break, just going. And then I asked for the ball at the wrong time, so we almost got it stolen. But luckily, I was able to, after he deflected it, I was able to catch it, go behind the screen, get the ball to him, get the ball to number 4, and then they pass the ball back to me. I go between my legs, I step back a little bit, and then I go in for a layup. And then so I tried to get a foul, but that didn't work. And obviously I missed the layup. And so they pass, we get a steal, do a bad pass, we get the steal back. So I had to shot a 3. Guess what? Brick. I don't know how I'm missing so many threes, but what I did to make up for that, I go behind him, and then I hit a 3 from deep, a deep green 3. So they call timeout again, and another timeout. We up by 13 again. Hopefully we can, like I said, we can hopefully keep this lead and keep going, keep winning, keep the thub going. In the third quarter, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Brand new shot clock for them. And yeah, I'm back on the bench, and then so I just sub into the game. You know, because I don't never get tired, so I always stay in the game. So I always try to do my best to stay in the game. So they dribble up the court. Only up by 10 after I sub into the game. Somehow. And then so they miss. We get rebound. Number 1, our point guard gets rebound. He passed me the ball. I shoot it. Miss. Well, got a bad release. It was wide open, but it was a bad release, so I would expect to miss. He shoot. They miss. We get rebound. He passed me the ball. I'm dribbling up the court, snatch back. I go do a cross, and I drive into the lane, make the layup. Finally, I missed both my layups earlier, so that's a good thing. I actually made my layup for once. And so 3 minutes, well, pretty much almost 4 minutes, and we coat. They're dribbling. We on back on defense, done our thing, and then he he drives in. They come back with another layup. Only up by 10, back to a 10-point lead from us. We back to up leading by 10. So our point guard, I set a screen for our point guard. So I'm asking for the ball, but they're not passing it. I ask for the ball. I finally get the ball after spamming pass. Excuse me, my throat's hurting a little bit, but excuse me. And I take a wide open fade and miss. Well, it actually wasn't even wide open; it's kind of protected. So I do my double cross, go behind the screen, shoot, green, and now we're up by 13 again. About 13 again. with 3 minutes left. Hopefully, like I said, we can stay with this lead and keep on winning, get the dub. Keep on winning with the dub. Playing good defense. He had to pass it off. Get a wide open shot. It's all good. He makes it. It's all good though. So then they playing full court press, trying to keep trying to keep us from having this lead. So while we got the lead, I try to cook him with a cross, and I pull up from way too deep. And obviously I'm gonna miss that shot because I don't even got limitless range on bronze yet. So then he tried to post me up a little bit. He passes it, and then he passes it off, and he passes it to another dude. And then so what he does, he passes it, and they just having really good ball movement right now. So the other dude sets the screen. He pulls up a three. He gets a rebound and then gets the foul and the and one. So that gives them a lead. So we're up by 9. I mean, yeah, we're up by 9 right now. And then so they do a little substitution for their team. And then so he makes the free throw, and then that gets them to only trailing by 80. Not 80. Oh my lord, I meant 8. I don't know why I said 80. And then so with almost 2 minutes left, he comes down the court. He passes the ball to me. I do a jab step, and then I do a spin move, and then I do a behind the back snatch back, and I pull up in his face and green. Well, not green, but it goes in. So they call timeout because like I said, I'm just too nice like that. I need a timeout for your boy, you heard me? And so they call timeout. We both in our group huddles doing everything. We just talking about how they talking about how we can be better. We just talking about, we killing these fools pretty much. Like, we unstoppable against this team. Like, can't nobody beat us. We unstoppable. Coach giving them plays on how they can probably try to stop us, play defense. Meanwhile, we over here talking about how we can do better and score. And then so we get back into the game. It's a minute 40 left. Back on defense. I give my man a wide open shot. That's me. So I give him a wide open shot and they make it. So now it's back to an 8-point lead for us. So our point guard number 1 dribbling down the court. He passes the ball to number 7, and he does it behind the back. They dribble. Pass it to the other dude, and they pass it to me. I say other dude a lot because I don't really know their names. Not that much time left, so I just heard him pass it, and this man makes the most dumbest, heavily contested shot ever. Don't know how it goes in, but it somehow does. And then so with a minute left, they take a 3, and then they try to come back with a 3 but miss. And then so with a minute left, we just playing the game still up by up by 11. I call ISO, call my ISO real quick, call screen. Then I go right past, and then I pull up, miss, brick. I don't know how. I've been bricking all these shots. I made a couple threes here and there, but I bricked them, and then they get after missing my wide open 3, they get to a wide open dunk. Scored 53-44 right now. They're playing full court press, but I try to do a spin move, try to fake them out, and I just drive right past them, and I just bully him out the way because I'm too big and strong. And so I call my ISO. I do a cross, go behind the screen, and then I just lay it up, get a wide open layup, and that's the dagger right there, folks. Help us get to an 11-point lead. It's only 13 seconds left. They get a wide open 3. He misses. We get the rebound. We dribbling up the court. Just holding the ball to the shot clock. And then so I call screen and all that. He runs to the screen. I go for the layup. I got it off in time, but I didn't even get it off in time. Even if I would have made it, I still would have missed. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We won 55 to their 44. 11-point lead. That's the game. That's all my stats right here, all the badges I worked on and all that stuff like that. And yep, that's pretty much it. I'll see y'all in a bit. And that's all, folks. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe to become a buckaroo. Hope y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.